Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go through the 2 different ways by which people can go through the 10-day transformation, actually experience Purium products. So one way is going to be the Million Mom Movement, and then the other way is going to be the 10-day. So ultimately, Purium products are a viable meal option for people. It's food. It's actually more real food than cereal in a box is, than bars are, than white bread is. Purium products are real superfoods: spirulina, wheatgrass, oatgrass, alfalfa. So it's a viable meal option. So the bigger picture is that when people start to see the value in Purium products, they see the value in eating something not GMO, they see the value in eating something organic, they will actually be taking Purium products as a meal option for the rest of their lives. Do you think people start eating Lay's chips when they're 5 years old and then eat Lay's chips all the way till they're 75, right? They eat Lay's chips their entire life. So it would be the same thing as Purium. Purium is a food option. It's a much healthier food option for them than chips. And they will be eating it for their entire life. And that's what we have to start wrapping our brains around. Because sometimes we have people who go, oh, do I have to take this stuff forever? Well, will you be eating Lay's chips and burritos and Doritos forever? A lot of Americans are. So if we can start understanding that the bigger picture is that Purium Health products is an actual food option, then it'll become much more comfortable for people to understand that this is food that they will be eating forever, and that's what we're doing. So we're going to be consuming these products forever. So what are we consuming? We're consuming protein, fruits, and veggies. What's our protein? Master aminos, yes. It's vegan, it's pre-digested, which means that this protein is not like beef, it's not like chicken that has to be processed through our liver, our kidney, weighs our body down. It is pre-digested. It goes straight through the lymphatic glands and goes to the muscles to put your muscles in an anabolic state and turn your muscles on. It's amino acids, the building block of muscle. What's our fruits?
Avocado.
Apothecary.
Apothecary. So many Americans are not even eating fruits.
Right.
They're busy. They're not eating fruits and vegetables. So when we eat fruits in nature, fruits naturally contain antioxidants. I mean, all fruits and vegetables contain antioxidants, but it's fruits where you'll get your antioxidants. And antioxidants are the anti-aging property. Antioxidants slows down breakdown. So with the Apothecary that you take every night, you have 7,000 ORAC per serving. So that's your antioxidants. It's 7,000 ORAC, oxygen radical absorbance capacity, the capacity that the cherry has to eat up free radical damage in the body. It's anti-aging. So that's your fruits. So the protein is the aminos. That's your meat. That's your chicken. That's your tofu. Meat, chicken, what is it now? Antibiotics, steroids, crazy animals. What about the tofu? Genetically modified, they turned something that was very helpful to us to something that's very unhealthy for us. Now we have the best form of protein. Fruits is the Apothecary. And the great thing about the fruit is that you're going to get the antioxidants, but Apothecary right now on record is the only fruit that contains naturally occurring melatonin. On record. I'm sure there are many more things that scientists will find out, and we'll never be able to know the way God has created all the amazing fruits and vegetables on the planet. But right now, Apothecary is the one that contains naturally occurring melatonin. And the problem now is we don't sleep, and we don't rest, and we don't get good vibes in our body. So that's going to be the Apothecary. And what's our veggies?
How about the biofruit? It's not considered.
The biofruit is as well, yes. So I'm going to show you the foundation that we have with our Purium food, and then we build off of that.
Yes. Power shake.
So the Power Shake, yes. So our veggies are the Power Shake. So like the Apothecary that contains antioxidants. The Power Shake contains chlorophyll, all those amazing greens. And chlorophyll works to build our blood. Chlorophyll works to clean our blood, build our blood on a cellular level. The greens that comes from nature will actually help your body rebuild on a cellular level. So this is the basis. So Eli had brought up a question, what about the biofruit? So this is the basis. You know, when after people do the 10-day, join the Million Mom movement, the whole idea is your basis is everybody is doing proteins, fruits, and vegetables. And then we add things on. So what else does everyone do? Tell me what you do. What else do you do? I do the creamy vanilla. Do you do biofruit, Eli? Eli does biofruit.
Kamut.
Okay, so we're gonna do creamy, vanilla, love, pre-meal,
Kamut.
biofruit, cracked cell, Corella. Oh yes, the kamut, mixed greens, more greens, be energetic. So this is your foundation, and then you're gonna add everything onto your Purium lifestyle. But at minimum, if everybody can understand protein, fruits, and vegetables, one a day. Wake up in the morning and you take your protein. You do at least one Power Shake a day, and you do the Apothecary before going to bed. That alone will increase their health. That alone will put years on their life. That alone will save their body. Just that alone. So now let's come here and see what this is all about. So Million Mom Movement, we have a lot of moms that are just absolutely exhausted. Who is a mom here that has been raising her kids and has been chasing her kids and has been putting everyone first? Do moms do that? Put everyone out there. That was a real raise of the hand. They've been putting everyone first, right, but themselves. I have friends that are moms that barely even get a meal in before 3 a.m. 3 in the afternoon.
Wow.
They wake up in the morning and they're already running to get their kids going, and then they take their kids and they come back and they can barely eat anything. So these women are actually starving their bodies for nutrition. Long-term starvation of nutrition will lead to dis-ease in the body. It'll lead to disease, and it shows up later. It shows up in the 40s and 50s and the 60s. And then it's so hard to turn it backwards. So we want to work with mothers that are just absolutely exhausted, that need to get the nutrients in their body and don't know where to begin. And the way we start this Million Mom Movement, that's what the moms are about, is we start them on the basics. If they can at least get a meat, protein, fruits, and vegetables in their body, commit to a 90-day program, they will see a difference. Now, if the moms are just gonna put this into their body and they do it for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe they won't feel so much of a difference.
Right.
But if you can commit them to 90 days of putting themselves first and making that decision that they're gonna take care of their health by putting nutrients in, 90 days, their life will turn around. Their energy levels will turn around, and this is not even with the 10-day cleanse. So I don't want you guys to think it's only about the 10-day cleanse. It is about the Million Mom Movement and helping moms start taking care of themselves, because maybe some of those moms can't even stop to do a 10-day cleanse. And it's okay. Because ultimately the goal is to bring them back to the protein, fruits, and vegetables. Now, for the people that are ready to rock the 10-day transformation, these are people who are looking for cleansing. They're looking for reset. They're looking for mindset. And they're looking for change. So Kat, you had an amazing story of your team member that shared. Was she looking for one of these things? All of it. So she was ready to do the transformation.
Oh, yeah.
And she did. Kat, do you know people who would fall under this category?
Oh, yes. A lot.
A lot of people would fall there too. So I want us to really grab a hold of this image right here, that there's going to be people, and some men are going to fall under here too. That just means they're tired, they're not getting enough nutrients, and we just need to inch them in through the process to take care of themselves by waking up, taking their amino acids, taking their power shake, and doing their cherry. And then we got people who are ready for a change. And sometimes if you kind of sit and ask yourself, your sense, you will know who they are even before you approach them. And either way, it's just a different way to walk into Purium. That's it. Because everything leads to this. Because can people do the 10-day cleanse forever?
No.
No? It's going to take time for people to find how to make those changes. So the great thing is that the 10-day cleanse, it stops you and it jolts you. And it makes you see what you're doing, and then it helps you to make those changes. But ultimately, in the end, we have to control our own eating habits. We have to control our own lifestyle. But this is a great tool. So when it comes down to it, whether somebody is on an upswing or a downswing, somebody could be having the great time of their life, rocking the tender transformation, and then their dog dies. And then what happens? It's okay, as long as they continue to do 1 shake a day and get their protein, fruits, and vegetables. Does that make sense? Awesome.